Welcome to Uncommonly Good MTG. I'm your host, Dr. Yukon Suckit. So I'm coming to you from my secret underground headquarters deep within the jungles of the Congo, watching out for various flora and fauna that may cause injury to our delicate personal ecosystems. So today I'm bringing to you a deck referred to as BOROS FURY. I love Boros. I love Boros decks, but when I saw a deck called BOROS FURY, I knew we had to play it. Fury. I've been playing a little bit too much control recently. I just need to lash out. I just need to be an uncontrolled rage machine. And so, this sounds good. So let's take a look at this deck and then see how well it does. We've got at the low end, we got Play with Fires, 2 points to any target. If a player was dealt with it, you get to scry. We go with Light Up the Night. Light Up the Night deals X damage to any target. If it deals X plus 1 damage. Instead, if the target is a creature or planeswalker. Flashback. Remove X loyalty counters from most planeswalkers you control. If you cast a spell this way, X can't be 0. I guess you're paying with X with planeswalker stuff. All right. So there you go. X, that's a great damage. If you got the mana, you can pump a lot into that. We got Ambitious Farmhand, which is white ramp for getting yourself a nice plains right off the bat. And if you got enough, you can transform it, but you have to have Coven to be able to do it, which is 3 creatures of different powers. Then we got Eiganjo Exemplar, who's a samurai. Whenever a samurai or warrior you control attacks alone, not a warrior, then it gets +1/+1 till the end of turn. Selfless Samurai, whenever a samurai warrior controls attacks alone, it gets lifelink. If this guy sacrifices it, another creature gains indestructible. We've got Tormenting Voice, which you can discard a card to draw 2 cards. Borrowed Time, so it pins down a non-land permanent an opponent controls. Imperial Subduer is a samurai, and when it attacks alone, tap target creature you don't control. Another samurai. So apparently Fury is all about samurais here, all right? We got Menace, and when a samurai warrior attacks alone, next spell you cast costs 1 less. Gotta remember that one, okay? We got another samurai. First Strike. Untap it. If it's the first combat phase, there's additional combat phase after this phase. So you might as well go all in with all your samurais on your next attack phase if this guy's out. And then we got all attacking creatures have double strike. All right. Yeah, this is a samurai deck is what we're looking at. We've got some dual lands and some regular lands, 0-man lands, no Field of Ruins. All right, we'll see what we can do. Let's attack. Let's get at it. Let's see how this thing does. All right, we're playing against Gunther. Gunther. 2 whites, no reds. All right, let's keep it. All right, so our hope is number 1, number 2, because we can sacrifice this guy even though he just came into play, if necessary. Hoping to pick up a red along the way. Look at them wings. 1. Yeah, those are pretty bright and vibrant there, aren't they? Clear class, which means we gotta go up against a life gain deck. We need that red mana is what we need. Ambitious Farmhand, all right. Need to get some mana. Yeah, third mana would be great. A third as a red mana would be even better. Can't do much about that. There it is. Alright, we are going to start playing with some fire. Let's do like 2 points of damage. Get it back at an illusion token. And go in for an attack. He wants another land. That shall not stand. Let's see. Yeah, why not? Go for it, buddy. Because at least the other guy can block in your absence. Another, okay, I got the mana. I can put out the Storm's Edge. That guy is not super cool for us. I can't do enough damage to take him out. Alright, this is going to help. We're going to attack with this guy. I'll attack. We'll tap that dude. Okay, so right at everything doesn't get wiped out, we're going to take on the Storm's Edge next turn, and we'll go to Crazy Town. Ah, that's not good. Not good at all. Alright, let's just try our plan out. We'll see what happens. We'll attack in with this guy. Okay, if I was you, I'd just double block on that, lose both my guys. Nope, you're gonna let it happen. And we'll go in with all the guys now. Smart enough to kill you, you're gonna have to jump in the way of something. I'm gonna pull the same trick on you this next turn. There you go. Skyclave Apparitions are doing a good job. Take out the Subduer if I were you. Yeah, that's the one. Because your Faithbound Judge is a big thing holding me back. Lifelink. See, I need to kill, but I don't have enough mana to do it. The Faithbound Judge. One plus, so that means I only need to put in one to it. Oh, that means I could do the whole thing. 2, 3. Auto pay. Alright, sending in the one guy. That's not good at all. This is much better though. If it blocks those two guys, at least I'll get back some fairly decent tokens from it. He's gaining 4 per turn back, and I cannot keep up with that. Another spirit. Jesus. Yeah, I think our tide is turned at this point. Where's all that fury we're supposed to get? Well, it's all coming from the Skyclave Apparitions, coming in and stealing our samurais away. Let's see. And I can't do anything there, so we are done. No attacks in turn. Yeah, this game was going to be over soon. And Vigilance on top of that, that's not cool. Alright, we'll do this though. He's back up to 19. Yeah, sure, I need another mana. Look, I'm only dealing 2 damage more than what you gain back every turn. Just let it happen. Oh, Jesus. I have no faith that we'll be able to get Coven. Yeah, this is gone. Alright, this deck definitely needs Doomskar. Alright, we're playing against Rex. And 2 mana again. Let's keep it. Let's see what we can do. Because we'll be able to put out the Ambitious Farmhand, which will give us our 3rd mana. We have some Tormenting Voices there. There's another mana though. Take action. Let's go in for the attack first. Tormenting Voice. I'm going to discard that. I got plans for the other stuff. Alright, we can go turn 4. He's playing green-blue. Round 2. Alright, that's just hoping that that was the only creature he had, but something tells me that's not going to be the case. Okay, so let us... the Imperial Subduer is going to help out quite a bit. This guy is going to give us some life gain. Let's attack alone. Wait. What's the problem? Is that guy not a samurai or warrior? What did I just have? Oh, yeah, that's right. He is. That's the one person that's not. She's the one person that this trick doesn't work with. No blocks. Let's see. Do I have to worry about something? You know, I don't like this card up there. Suck it. Let's go get ourselves another land. Let's play it. Actually, that would have been great to go up against that. Where did I get that extra point from? Oh, that's why. I thought this was the guy that gives you lifelink. Don't really need her for her ability. That's fine. Our ability is fine without it. Let's toss that guy. Except for I could coven him up, couldn't I? Cancel. No blocks. Lifelink. As a human can nig it, it's not going to get us anywhere great. If I want to use the lifelink, I've got to go ahead and do something space awesome. Let's send in this guy next to combat, and in you go. We're going to tap. I don't like to slay up the night. We don't have planeswalkers, so this just seems like it's almost a waste. Pass the blockers, kill off the snake, pass the damage. My turn. Alright, this is our hope. Okay, they're completely untapped. Can I do 8 points of damage? Yes. Yes, I can! Victory! We didn't even need the Doomskars. Alright, we're playing against Zen Arcade. Zen Arcade. And we got... What is it with this deck in 2 mana? At least we got the Farmhand again to put out our 3rd mana. Alright, so I'll put out this so we can play with fire potentially. That guy needs to die. Suck it, suckerfish. White. Take the action, grab another plains. So now we can play the Storm's Edge. Only got 2 dudes in our hands though. I guess the 3rd's right there, but he's not a samurai. That guy needs to die. Let's go ahead and kill him. Put out this guy right here. And go in for the attack. No blocks. All right, so we got a lot of control in our hand. It's looking good. I can only control one thing though. Yeah. That's going to be what I control though. I'm going to control that. There we go! Suck it, Zen Arcade! Suck it! Alright, so this is BOROS FURY. It's the Fury of the Samurai's Sunken Sword. Yeah, here's the thing about Samurais that's so cool, is the fact that you get to use their abilities on the turn that they come into play. So even though they themselves may not be hasty, their abilities are. And so whoever is the designated attacker is going to inherit everything that the comes into play guys make available, which is what is so great about having that guy come in last, is that everybody's just sitting around thinking, I could live through an attack. He's only sending in 1 guy. It's all fine. I can waste some stuff. And then suddenly you got this guy out. Then it's 1 guy goes through and then all the guys go through. And you know, the first game I swapped out some stuff for some Doomskars because, man, when you just get blocked by like a billion dudes and there's no way you can make it through, you need to clear the board. And so I took out some of the cards. It was like 62 originally, I think. I put in 3 Doomskars. It was up to 65. I dropped some of these guys down from 3s or 4, you know, from down to 3s to 2s in the case of the Ambitious Farmhand. And just kind of shaved a little bit off, got it down to 60. And the funny part is that since then, we didn't get any of the Doomskars, yet the Samurais were holding it down. I was faithless in them. That first game was just such a suck, but all the games after that, the Samurais just rocked it. So this is the card that I did not like. I mean, it's great. If it just didn't sit there in my flashback taunting me the whole time, I guess I'd be fine. I just don't like the fact that there are 0 planeswalkers in here, and so you cannot use the flashback at all. You know, but it does X amount of damage plus 1 to creatures, and potentially, if you had the mana, you could finish off a player with it. So it's just that you got to ignore it after you cast it. We never saw this samurai, so I can't really talk about her. But the Imperial Subduer, loved her. I mean, the fact, though, is that you can only tap 1 creature. No, if you had 2 of these out, I guess you would tap 2 creatures. So, yeah, the more of these guys you get out, the better. And the fact that they were able to pin it down, and it didn't matter to me, because I needed her more for her ability than anything else. I mean, I suppose if she was one attacking alone, she get pumped, she becomes a 4/3. That's fantastic because of the Eiganjo Exemplar. But whatever. I mean, it's not that super important, that extra point of damage. I mean, I guess every little point counts. Being able to use this was good. You know, I appreciated it. It did work out well. So, yeah, you want it to be fast. And we do have a number of fast lands. These are the only slow lands we got. And even then, they're only slow if we're not. If we don't already have 2 lands out. So that is it. That is BOROS FURY. And I got to say that I really liked it. I bet you're playing control, you get wiped out. If they're taking out your creatures, there's nothing you can do about it. But you're going up against other creature decks. This deck was fantastic. This was a fantastic deck. I'm going to give it a B+. I still don't have the faith in it. Because I don't think it's super competitive. But, we did very well with it in a couple of decks we went up against there. So, yeah, I don't know, maybe with more play, I might have more faith in it. It just seems so fragile, but man, I don't know. Anyways, you should try it out. You should play it. And I bet you that you probably have as much fun with it as I did. In the words of the Daily Dose of Internet, that's the end of this video. I really hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys very, very soon. Later.